we have every year on the weekend of the legalization of abortion in the United States, which is a grave travesty to our nation. The service is presented and sponsored by the Cumberland Historic Cemetery Organization and the Allegheny County to Life, which Mary has been president of for a number of years, always participates. However, this year we have invited our Tea Party, which Mary and I and most of us are members of that group too. So we're all wearing several hats, and that is the Allegheny County Conservative Tea Party Caucus. And these are the three groups that we will mention in our news release to the media is sponsoring this event. Over the years, since 1983, the Cumberland Historic Cemetery Organization has erected over 800 monuments in and around the Cumberland, Maryland area, from the great men and patriots of the American Revolution to our current deceased members of this time period in which we live. However, in the summer of '93, we developed an idea to build a monument to the over 40 million aborted children in the United States. Many of these children were murdered by and with your tax money that you pay to the federal government and the state of Maryland. It is the results of deeds of liberal legislators over the years. And anyhow, this monument acts as a gravestone to those over 40 million aborted children. When we think of numbers, we think of Adolf Hitler's Nazi Third Reich. They killed 6 million, maybe a little more. Joseph Stalin, the Soviet dictator, killed over 20 million of his own people. However, and now these are the numbers from 1973 to 2004 when this monument was unveiled.
She's got the new numbers right there.
Oh.
And this is outdated.
Okay.
And it's even outdated.
October
Yes.
4th, 2010.
Yeah.
Pro-Life Memorial Day. You can see the number yourself.
And we need to stop and think about this. This is truly the American Holocaust. And as I said, we gather here on this weekend, regardless of the weather every year, to honor these children and to pray for them. And we pray for the hearts and minds of the people of our nation, that they really wake up and see the horrors of this event. One thing I want to point out, again, no clergy. This event was pretty well publicized. It was in church bulletins all over the community and in the newspaper. And our vice president of the cemetery organization, Mel Collins, wrote an editorial about this event about a week and a half ago. And again, no clergy. I do want to mention quickly how this monument ended up here. I get that question all the time. For the 10 years we were trying to put this monument up in one of the three major Catholic cemeteries in Cumberland: St. Patrick's, St. Peter and Paul, and across the roadway, St. Mary's. These three Catholic parishes fought us tooth and nail to keep this monument out, protecting Cass Taylor's rear end and his pro-abortion legislation. That's what that was all about. And the good people of Davis United Methodist Church in '04 invited us to put this monument, and they gave us a deed to this piece of property right here. We hold the deed to that, the cemetery group does. And under the floral arrangement, we have a little plaque there that thanks the people, and we call them courageous people. Because this day and age, to take a position on a stand or an issue in this country, such as this abortion issue, it really takes an act of courage, which many Americans lack because they don't have a spine, unlike our forefounders in our country. So it's very, very important that we speak out on these type of issues.